When we open our eyes and look at the universe, the first thing we see is a general and perfect order, and a precise balance that surrounds everything. Everything is in a precise order and a delicate balance and measure. These arrangements and balances seen in the universe are a definite proof of the existence and oneness of the Creator, who holds everything in his grasp and manages it with a balance. An all-encompassing balance from atoms to stars. This immense order and balance encompasses every part of the universe, from the smallest building blocks to the most colossal celestial bodies. From the cells in an animal's body, and the movement of red and white blood cells in the blood, to the balance of income and outflow of the seas, the consumption of underground waters, and the duties of elements and stars. Everything is arranged and weighed with such a precise balance and delicate measure that human reason can see no waste or absurdity anywhere. The births, deaths, and sustenance of 400,000 species of plants and animals on Earth brightly demonstrate the existence of a single, just and merciful being. The fact that the massive stars in the sky, despite their intense movements, do not deviate from their orbits by even a tiny amount, or for a single second, and do not fall short of their duties, clearly shows how precisely the glorious Creator carries out his lordship with a balance. Indeed, even in every flower and every fruit, there is a balance, and that balance is in perfect order. The impossibility of blind chance. This universe is like a city constantly in turmoil, with destruction and reconstruction. If the balance in this massive system were not measured and weighed by the balance of a single being who inspects the universe at every moment, and if it were left to aimless, wandering chance, unbalanced blind force, and unconscious nature, the balance of the universe would be completely disrupted in a day or a year, and everything would fall into chaos. The seas would become putrid, the air would be filled with poisonous gases, and the earth would turn into a swamp and a dump. This perfect balance proves without a doubt that the universe is governed by the balance, law, and order of a single, just and wise Creator, who holds the reins of everything and has the key to everything. The manifestation of the names Al-Hakim and Al-Adl. In this perfect functioning of the universe, the magnificent manifestations of Allah's names are evident. The general wisdom of the universe, which is the greatest manifestation of the name Al-Hakim, the All-Wise, commands economy and absence of waste in everything. Absolute justice, which is the greatest manifestation of the name Al-Adl, the Just, governs the balances of all things in the universe. The fact that the word mizan, balance, is mentioned 4 times in Surah Ar-Rahman in the Holy Quran, وَالسَّمَاءَ رَفَعَهَا وَوَضَعَ الْمِيزَانَ, shows the degree of balance in the universe and its extraordinary importance. Thanks to this balance, there is no waste in the universe, nor is there any true injustice or imbalance. The most definitive witness to oneness and unity, order and arrangement are the most definitive witnesses to the Creator's oneness. Faced with this perfect order and coherence, seen from a fly's wing to the lamps of the heavens, the mind exclaims in wonder, Subhanallah, MashaAllah, Barakallah, and prostrates itself. If even a tiny partner were to interfere in the universe, or if there were interference, by the secret of the verse, if there were in the heavens and the earth gods besides Allah, there would have been disorder in both. لَوْ كَانَ فِيهِمْ آلِهَةٌ إِلَّا اللَّهُ لَفَسَدَتَا. The order would be disrupted, the form would change, and signs of corruption would appear. However, no matter how much a person tries to find fault, they cannot find any fault anywhere. This proves the perfection of the order, and that the one who governs the universe is a single ruler. A necessary proof of the hereafter and resurrection. The proof of order and balance not only shows the perfect functioning of the universe, but also necessitates the existence of the afterlife. If there were no eternal life, eternal bliss after death, this perfect order seen in the universe would remain nothing more than a false, baseless, and weak image. The spirituality and connections, which are the soul of order and arrangement, would be wasted in vain. Contrary to the clearly established wisdoms and benefits in the universe, if there is no afterlife, a contradictory situation will arise. The complete and perfect order in the universe necessarily requires bodily resurrection, which will save it from corruption and carry it to eternal life. Furthermore, the recording of every living being's life journey by the pen of destiny in memories, seeds, and balance sheets indicates that a permanent reward and punishment will be given as a result of a general judgment in a grand court to be opened in the future. Otherwise, such an extensive and meticulously kept record and preservation of balance would be completely meaningless and useless, contradicting divine wisdom.